She was the only Chinese woman to whom the United Nations lowered its flag to half-mast. Though she had no children of her own, she poured all her maternal love into millions of Chinese children. She founded China's first maternal and child health hospital, first children's palace, and first children's magazine. She is also the only person in China to hold the title of National Honorary Chairman. When New China was founded in 1949, Chairman Mao personally invited her to attend the founding ceremony. She is known as the Mother of China, Soong Ching Ling. The single-story building in Chongqing's Lianglukou district was her home during the War of Resistance against Japan. Born in Shanghai in 1893, Soong Ching Ling showed deep concern for her country's future from a young age. While studying overseas, she wrote articles praising the 1911 revolution for liberating 400 million people from the chains of autocracy. At 21, despite her family's opposition and social judgment, she married 49-year-old Sun Yat-sen in Tokyo. These are Sun Yat-sen's words to her. With absolute sincerity, we share every joy and sorrow. Through deep love, we face life and death as one. Their marriage was more than just love. It was a union of revolutionary beliefs. During the Chen Zhongming rebellion, when the presidential palace was under attack, she was pregnant but told Sun, "China can survive without me but not without you," and led the rebels away alone. This act cost her life with her only child. When Sun Yat-sen fell ill during peace talks in the north, she stayed by his side day and night, helping prepare for the National Assembly. After his death in 1925, she signed his will as Sun Ching Ling and vowed to carry on his mission of allying with the Soviet Union, cooperating with the Communist Party, and supporting farmers and workers. This is a British piano, one of her most beloved possessions during her time in Chongqing. She often played it to comfort exiled artists and intellectuals. A holographic display here shows how graceful she looked while playing. In 1944, she hosted a cultural workers meeting here, inviting progressive writers like Guo Moruo and Xia Yan to discuss strategies for resisting Japan. On the second floor is her old office, where she reestablished the China Defense League. Using her global reputation and sharp mind, she broke through blockades to raise funds, medicine, and medical supplies for the war effort. This is where she met guests from all over the world. She helped organizations like the British Council for the Relief of China and the American Medical Bureau for China work directly with the Communist Party. She also helped international doctors like George Hatton and Hans Mueller get to the front lines. The international community called these efforts the lifeblood project of the Eastern Front. The air raid shelter here tells part of the story. Whenever Japanese air raid sirens went off, Soong Ching Ling and her team kept working inside, hiding fundraising letters and supply lists in the walls to keep them safe. After the raids, she'd go out to help women and children in the bombed areas. She was the first to say, "All for the children, for all children, for everything that matters to children," a phrase that now a core principle for educators in China. From providing medical aid during the war to speaking for peace at the United Nations, from building schools in rural villages to supporting hospitals around the world, Soong Ching Ling spent her life living by the ideal, devote love to the future. As a global leader in children's welfare and a symbol of women's rights, her work didn't just change China, it reshaped the world's understanding of humanitarianism in the 20th century. As United Nations Secretary said in his tribute, her spirit will always inspire humanity to fight for peace and progress. Okay, that's all for today's video. If you want to know more about Chinese culture, don't forget to follow me. See you in my next video. Bye!